What up, my little schnitzels? I know y'all be like, oh man, what happened to the consistency? Child, there's something called burnout. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I wanted to try this different thing where basically I go to like Reddit and they read it. So basically you don't see how this goes. These particular Reddits are from Scaling Stories TikTok, and I like them because they include everything, and I ain't gotta worry about just one simple thing. So let's go to this one.
My ex-wife cheated on me.
It's called My Ex-Wife Cheated on Me with her coworker saying that they were soulmates. 6 years later, we're both single, and she dropped back into my life. Sir, are you slow?
On me with her coworker, saying they were soulmates. 6 years later, we're both single and she's dropped back into my life. My ex and I met in college, and we were madly in love with each other for all 4 years in school, or so I thought. We got married after graduation in 2010. However, in 2013, I discovered she had been involved in a year-long affair with a coworker. I was crushed, and she claimed they loved each other, were soulmates, and didn't mean to hurt anyone, among other excuses. Only 3 months later, we divorced, marking the worst time in my life. I mourned for over a year, and I heard that they got married. Eventually, I decided I was tired of being sad. I completely let go of her in my heart, started grinding hard, and truly moved on. I'm a programmer by profession and decided to take a pre-sales solutions consultant gig with one of the biggest software companies on the planet. It was truly an amazing job. They let me travel the entire world, practically every continent and all the major cities. While that was great, I never did date seriously or remarry. I'm not opposed to casual dating, and have dated beautiful women over my travels, but after my experience with marriage, I decided that wasn't my path and have been happy since. It's sometimes lonely, especially during holidays, but overall, I'm happy. I had decided enough traveling for a while, so I switched roles and am now based in a major city in the US. I'm sitting in a diner on a Saturday morning, eating breakfast and reading the news.
So, hold on, wait. So, let me get this straight. Alright. So, his profession? Homie, your profession is programming. So, I know you make bands. What in God's name is going on? Because it seems like to me, when you haven't truly let go of the situation. When you're saying you went and you traveled around the world, this, that, third, that's all good and dandy. I say for anybody, travel, go where you want to go. But it seems like you still hold on to something. And I don't know what it is. But I feel like the more we listen, the more, oh my God, I'll get context on it. But other than that, it seems like you still stuck on your ex-wife. You say I let her go out my heart and I went and kept on grinding. But you never married again. You didn't really move on with your life. You casually dated and you kept it at that.
The news, when somebody called my name from behind. The voice sounded like one of my female friends at work, so I looked up to say hi, and my jaw dropped. It was my ex-wife. Here I am, more than 2,000 miles away from our old hometown. I haven't seen her in almost 6 years, and there she is. I was dumbstruck. All I could manage was, hi. I hate to say it, but she looked beautiful, and she said I looked amazing. She asked if I was busy and mentioned that she didn't want to bother me, but would love to talk. I said sure, and we ended up talking for over 2 hours, and continued for another couple of hours when we went for a walk in a nearby park. We made small talk about mutual acquaintances, my stories of traveling the globe, everything but the elephant in the room. She finally asked me if I had gotten remarried at any point. I said no, once was enough. She seemed sad about that. We walked in silence for maybe a minute, and she said, I have to say that I'm so sorry for what I did to you. You didn't deserve it.
Okay.
It was incredibly wrong and has haunted me since it happened. You didn't do anything wrong. I responded, you fell in love with someone else and married them. I couldn't stop you from doing that. I wanted you to be happy. Then I asked, are you happy? She laughed, one of those joke laughs, almost like a scoff. She told me that the other man and she fought constantly, and he ended up cheating on her, leaving her 2 years into the marriage. I said, I'm sorry that happened to you. I know how bad that can hurt.
How you got him is how you lost him. You cheated on your man. You didn't think the man that you was with ain't gonna cheat on you? Like let's be so freaking for real.
And she said she knows. When her heart was broken, all she could think of was that she had done the same thing to me, and that weighed on her. She mentioned she fell apart for almost a year, engaged in very self-destructive behavior, and then went to therapy to figure out why she's so screwed up. She said that therapy was extremely helpful, and several years ago, she finally grew up and holds herself accountable for her actions now. She ended up moving to this city because she has an aunt that she loves living there, and after her second divorce before age 30, she needed to make big changes in her life.
I know y'all don't think that look here. People can change. Don't ever get it twisted. People can change. But my thing is, At this point, this is a pattern for this lady. And so you've gotten 2 divorces. And 2 for 2 different reasons. 1, you thought the grass was greener on the other side, so you got with number 2. And number 2 showed you that the grass ain't greener on the other side, and they really can get down and dirty, and they showed you what that dog in them do. So, really, I don't have sympathy for this lady. I don't. And, like, people are going to be upset, like, oh my God, you just said people could change. Yeah, people can change. But at this point, this lady is probably looking at this man for a second option. You were still the second option, and you not even realizing it. The only reason she's in your face now by quote unquote fate, oh fate, we brought us back together, and the only reason she's in your face now is because plainly, as clear as day, you still like her. She can tell. Oh my God, dude. You over here saying, oh, she looks so beautiful. Okay, she can look beautiful. She can look nice. She can look fancy. She can look sexy. Okay, she can look all that. But, bro, it still seems like to me, you have not let this lady go. You trying to clown to us, talking about some, yeah, I went on my grind. I did that. Sir, you still like the lady? You still like her? Very much so.
The changes were noticeable. She's definitely more mature. I had to go and get ready for the evening with friends, so we said our goodbyes, exchanged contacts, and agreed to go have coffee and talk more. So we have been doing just that. We're both single, and I guess there's no harm. I can tell she wants more from me. She wants me to want her back. She drops hints as big as the Pacific Ocean. I'm not dumb. I have to admit she still has that certain something that just makes my heart skip a beat, something I can't describe. Something I hadn't found in anyone else since her. I guess it's the chemistry between us. To be honest, I want to be more than friends. I want to hold her and kiss her. She wants that too. But as of yet, I've made...
Hey, Jesus.
What holds me back?
Hey!
I'm afraid of getting hurt.
Oh, Jesus. Hey! You come to us. Stay. You're afraid of being hurt. Hey! Stupid boy. You're going to get hurt again. I ain't like, what?
Hurt again. If she had been a casual girlfriend who dumped me, I would have shaken it off and moved on quickly. She wasn't, though. She was my wife and the love of my life. I used to dream of her somehow coming back into my life, and well, here it is, and I'm terrified. I don't know if I can give her that much of myself again. I'm way more protective of my heart now. We've both grown a lot, and the past seems like 100 years ago. If she wasn't who she is...
The past is not 100 years ago, sir.
I struggle with whether I pursue love with her again or leave the past in the past. It sounds cliche, but it just had to be her. Of all the people I could have met here, it had to be her. Update 1. I've received numerous requests for an update. I have one, but was hesitant to post because in this sub, I know most of you would advise against it. The update is we got remarried over the Christmas holidays.
This dude's stupid. Okay, look, let's go ahead. Look. Sir, the only reason she came back and tried to pursue you still is because once she realized she messed up, and 2, she knew you was a sucker and she could lick it and you would take her back. Bruh, look, hopefully she actually did mature, and hopefully y'all can have this wonderful remarried life, whatever. But I highly doubt it. Like, for me, I don't believe that she completely changed in that time frame, because the only reason she's back in your face and the only reason y'all got remarried is because 1, you still have feelings for her, and 2, because the situation with the dude she cheated on you with did not work out. You're just a second option again, just like you were a second option before. I don't get it.
She's now pregnant. She has grown a lot as a person, as have I. We're not kids anymore. We're in an adult relationship, and it's much better than before. Throw in the chemistry we've always had, and it's wonderful. I couldn't be happier. I do want to address the accusations that she tracked me down. She didn't. She had moved to our current city before I did. She really had moved on, went to therapy, and had grown a lot as a person, and I just happened to be in that diner. We think it had to be fate or some type of intervening force. Neither of us is religious, but the astronomical odds of us running into each other, both single, and in a city neither of us had ever lived in, are hard to ignore. Obviously, the universe had a plan for us. I wish all of you good luck. My only advice is don't close your heart. You never know who will stroll into your life. My ex...
Man, I could be an A1 haterism, but I'm just could be an A1 hater. Hopefully it does work out for them. Hopefully she actually did change. I have on pants. Don't trip out. This is legit my leg because I have on shorts. Hopefully she did change for the better, and hopefully it does work out for them. But at the same time, I just see it's her choosing you as a second option all over again. So I'm not 100% like keen on the fact that y'all back together. By all means, if you like it, I love it. But at the end of the day, I know there are gonna be people in the comments. What does she mean? If y'all like it, y'all love it. Ask your black friends. They're gonna tell you exactly what "if you like it, I love it" means, and it's nothing. But what in the snizzle is going on here? Literally, drop in the comments how y'all feel about this, because this is crazy. And toodles! E.T. the Kid signing out.